18 interesting facts about California. Here are 18 interesting facts about California that you probably didn't know before reading this. If this is your first visit to our channel, please click subscribe to motivate us to publish more. 1. It's the most populous state in the United States. About 39.5 million people live in California, also known as the Golden State. This makes it the most populous state in all of the United States. 1 in 8 Americans live here, so if you meet a United States citizen abroad, there's 12.5% chance that they live somewhere in California. 2. And it has the 5th largest economy in the world. The Californian economy is the largest economy in the United States, and if it were a separate country, it would even surpass the economy of the United Kingdom. If you compare economies worldwide, it would be the 5th largest economy in the world. 3. California takes care of the homeless. Even South Park made an episode and song saying that California takes care of the homeless. However, it's difficult to handle all of the homeless people, and there are many homeless camps and tent sites around the cities. At least they are not being thrown away, or have to shiver at night in the cold. It's hard to measure exact numbers, but the government estimate that there are more than 130,000 homeless people, which is the highest number in any American state. Roughly 55,000 of them is living in Los Angeles. 4. There are approximately 500,000 detectable seismic tremors annually. Earthquakes are not uncommon in California, but most of them are smaller ones. However, there are numerous warnings about supervolcanoes and threats of major earthquakes that are bound to happen in the future, according to seismologists and experts. 5. Home to Hollywood. The Walk of Fame and the Hollywood sign might be the most popular tourist spots in Hollywood, but the biggest reason for its world-renowned status is, of course, all of the great movies that have been produced here. 6. 1/4 of the Californian population are born outside the United States. It's a multicultural state with many ethnic groups and cultures. That's also what makes the state so diverse and rich. About 1/4 of the population is born outside the USA. That's definitely one of the most interesting facts about California. 7. Famous for its wine. You have probably heard of Napa Valley, the famous Californian wine region. But there are plenty of other Californian vineyards, and Napa Valley only produces about 4% of the total amount of wine. In total, there are 480,000 acres, 1,942 kilometers of vineyards, and the Golden State produces about 90% of all American wine production. 8. California has been inhabited for at least 19,000 years. Like many other parts in the USA, the European settlers weren't the first people inhabiting the North American continent, and California is not an exception. In fact, it has been inhabited by indigenous tribes for at least 19,000 years. Today, about 40 tribes fight for tribal recognition. 9. Death Valley is the hottest and driest place in America. The highest air temperature was recorded on July 10, 1913 at Furnace Creek with a melting temperature of 134 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. The average rainfall is less than 2 inches 5 centimeters, which makes it the driest place in North America. Even most deserts receive more rainfall than Death Valley. 10. The first McDonald's restaurant ever was opened here in 1940. For all the people out there who love their Big Mac and Quarter Pounder, this is one of the interesting facts about California for you. The first McDonald's restaurant ever was opened in San Bernardino in 1940 by the McDonald brothers. Hamburgers were sold for 10 cents with all-you-can-drink orange juice at 5 cents. The original name was McDonald's Bar BK. 11. It is the only state that has hosted the Summer and Winter Olympics. Californians can also pride themselves of being the only state that has hosted both the Summer and Winter Olympics. Squaw Valley hosted the Winter Olympics in 1960 and Los Angeles hosted the Summer Games in 1984. 12. It's becoming one of the most sustainable states in the U.S. There are many laws that have been passed in order to become a greener state. Gavin Newsom and the Californian government are pioneers in the USA when it comes to fighting climate changes and environmental problems. The former governor and movie star Arnold Schwarzenegger has also made great improvements for a greener calling. 13. California is the world's 5th largest supplier of food. The Golden State is the largest producer of food in all of the USA, and worldwide it ranks as the 5th largest supplier of food. The mild and warm climate year-round makes great conditions for growing fruits and food 365 days a year. 14. Home to the Silicon Valley. Facebook, Google, Apple, AMD, Hewlett-Packard, Electronic Arts, Cisco, Netflix, and Tesla are just some of the many companies in Silicon Valley. The area is considered to be one of the most important in the world for tech giants and innovative technologies. It's a mecca for IT, and some of the most world-changing innovations in the world have been created here. Just take the iPhone as an example. A few of you reading this probably does it from an iPhone. 15. The Hollywood Bowl is the world's largest outdoor amphitheater. If you ever see yourself visiting Los Angeles, you shouldn't miss this outdoor movie theater. With a capacity of 17.500 people, it surely makes a spectacular evening under the open sky. 16 to 5x fun facts about California. There was a massive gold rush in the 1800s, and that's how it became the Golden State. You may only throw a frisbee at the beach in Los Angeles County with the lifeguard's permission. The fortune cookie was invented here, not in China. In 2006, a naked man was arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. The ever-so-famous Windows wallpaper for computers is taken in Napa Valley. 17 to 5x California facts for kids. Los Angeles is the largest city in California. The Californian poppy is the official state flower. Home to the first Disneyland theme park. The giant sequoia tree is the world's most massive tree, and one of the largest living organisms on Earth. It is the most biologically diverse state in the U.S. 18. General facts about California. Thank you for watching. If you like the facts, press like.